Desire-based questions. What we're going to do is we're going to go with Joelle. Joelle was looking to get into a two-piece bathing suit by summer. So she wants to wear a bikini. We'll go over SMART goals. We're going to say Joelle is 40 years old. She is a mother of 3. She wants to wear a two-piece by summertime. She's currently weighing 175. We're February 14th. We're going to say summertime is July 1st. So we have something specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and timely. She's worn a two-piece at 150. She'd love to get to 135. So what's great is you've got a 25-pound goal, and yet you can renew someone at, once she hits 150, you can keep her on board and get her to 135. So your goal is truly 25 pounds. You've got the two-piece by a certain time frame. And she's got 3 kids. And she's made it clear she just wants to look good for her husband and for her kids. That's all you've learned so far. Now, everybody on this call, you're going to get an opportunity to ask another question. And instead of SMART goals, where we're getting objective data, we take this objective data and now we go to the heart. What does she really want? What does she desire? She's 40 years old. She's a mother of 3. What does she really desire? Start asking me questions. Everybody gets to ask one question at a time. Again, in sales, you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should be asking twice as many questions, and you should just be listening. So let's get started. So again, we've got 3 SMART goals, and you can preface this. You can say, Joelle, here's the thing. The next series of questions are designed to be a little bit more personal. I just want to make sure that we're okay to go forward with that. You've already been speaking with me for at least 25 to 30 minutes. You've got my 3 SMART goals. Getting to desire is going to be a piece of cake. So go ahead, Nika, get started.
Joelle, thank you for sharing what you have so far. I'm going to ask you a few more personal questions. Are you ready?
Yep, I am.
Tell me what it feels like when you wake up next to your husband being 175.
I love this. So you guys getting where we're going? Nika is just like, dagger, I'm doing this because I love you, right in my heart. It's awesome. Well, how do I feel? I feel horrible. I feel fat. Now, Nika, just for fun, what would you label that? If I were to turn around and say, okay, what's my emotional state? I feel horrible and I feel fat. There's a variety of emotions that Joelle is currently feeling. So what is she feeling? What do you think, Nika?
I was going to say shame. She's feeling humiliation. She's feeling...
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. There are 2 steps to the SOS. So it's acknowledge and ask a question. You have to acknowledge now how Joelle feels, and then you then ask another question and just have a conversation with her. So how does she feel? So she says, yeah, you know what? I'm embarrassed and I feel fat. I don't feel good. And then you can say, yeah, you're feeling uncomfortable in your own skin right now. Your tone is going to reflect. You don't go, yeah, you're feeling uncomfortable. And you're like, no. You could use the same words and you could fuck it up. Empathy is key. Empathy is absolutely the key. So what is the level of empathy? Slow down. I know the shirt says success loves speed. You want to have speed in this process? Slow down your tone. And I'm not saying that you have to whisper. I am saying that you have to bring it down a little bit because now she's telling you how she feels. So let her know. It's called affect labeling. You label the emotion. You have to now remove I statements. When you get really good at this, you suddenly don't go, I understand how you feel. No, you don't forget the I stuff. The moment that you start I statementing and it's Joelle that you're speaking to, you remove the emphasis off of Joelle and you're talking about you all the frickin' time. That's rookie sales mistakes. Acknowledge it first. So you're feeling uncomfortable right now. So tell me how you feel when you get up and then you look in the mirror. You got to keep digging, you guys. Tell me a little bit more about that. So Nika, well done. First question was, how do you feel when you wake up in the morning and you're 175 pounds lying next to your husband? Joelle just answered, I feel horrible. I feel fat. Harrison.
Joelle, you're currently feeling quite ashamed and humiliated right now. You told me the word fat. What do you mean by that?
Fair question. I'm feeling guilty. I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I just don't like myself right now. Axel, you're up.
Sounds like you're in a very uncomfortable position right now. When you look at yourself in the mirror, what exactly is that you see?
Well, I see a version of myself that I would have never thought I would have seen before. And it actually scares me. Ashton.
So Joelle, right now you're feeling insecure, you're feeling ashamed, and you don't like this version of yourself. You told me once that you fitted into a two-piece, but right now you cannot. How does that make you feel?
Well, this is why I'm on the call with you, because I feel like I've lost hope. And I feel like my grandmother, I just don't want to look like that. She died at a very young age. Daniel.
So Joelle, it seems like your confidence is a little bit low at the moment. So just describe to me a little bit more on the areas of your life. Is it affecting you in any way at all?
So Daniel, great question. So Daniel, I want you to turn around and instead of it seems like, just go with it. Even if you guys have to guess how she's feeling, I can guarantee you're going to be 99.9% of the time you're right.
So Joelle, your confidence seems pretty low at the moment in time. So describe to me a little bit more of how this is impacting you on a day-to-day basis within your life.
Well done. Well, it just puts me in a position where I'm tired. The thought of exercise just absolutely, disgusts me. And yet, if I don't do it, I know that I'm unattractive to my husband. And if I don't do it, then I know I'm going to live a shorter life. Anthony.
Thank you. Joelle, you mentioned being unattractive to your husband. What's the sex like? What's your sex life like with your Mark? Does he, obviously you have 3 kids together, does he make moves on you as much now as he used to?
It's a great question, Anthony. And here's what you can do instead is label what she feels like. You're going down the right path. I just want to give you an alternative fast track. So it's like, so you mentioned your husband. So clearly what you're feeling is you're not feeling as attractive as you used to be, which means it's nailing down your confidence and you're feeling ashamed at that. Now make the assumption because you want your husband to be sexually attracted to you. That's an obvious statement. And instead of saying, how's your sex life? You can say, so tell me, what's intimacy been like since you've hit this weight? So again, using the word intimacy, it gets you closer in that. And keep in mind, everyone, as we practice this, we're doing this as a group. So some of you might go, oh, this is totally out of alignment. Don't do it. Because if it's out of alignment for you, what will end up happening is you get on a call and you're trying it. And if you're trying it as opposed to doing it, it's 2 different things. I do not want you to try shit while you're speaking with someone who needs your help. The place to try shit is here. This is why the dojo exists.